In the world of STICKMANLAN, there exists 4 continents: STICKMAN Land, Blue Land, Black Land, and Red Land. From the Black Land continent came the Black Stickmen, and from the Blue Land continent came the Blue Stickmen, and from the Red Land continent came the Red Stickmen. They all shared blood of one of the other continent's colored inhabitants. You would think such a thing would bring them together, but it did not. The stickmen would oftentimes kill those from their own colors, because they were the only ones on that continent. If they ever landed on another continent, they would likely to begin war there soon enough. Stickmen were able to reproduce fairly quickly, often bearing their child in just a month, and the fact that over 50% of them were twins made it so that there were a large amount of stickmen in the world. Also, they could live from 1 to 300 years without the aid of medicine. This made it so a general who had lots of experience could easily destroy stickmen who had only faced battle for the first time. To aid in killing other stickmen, they made lots of unique weapons, like a poison that could make the one who consumed it explode. They also made a weapon that could shoot concentrated energy through a person, and it could just rip through them, destroying any matter in its path. There was also a bioweapon made, which would be put onto a bayonet or something of that sort, and then once scratching a stickman, their head would slowly start to melt. Finally, there was a poison that, once ingested, made the stickman's body collapse into a ball. All this happened until in the year 5036, in the continent of STICKMANLAN, where the colors united, there was the zombie apocalypse. Our main character is John. When it all started, he was just having a drink behind a dumpster. But all of a sudden, there was a zombie eating a person. Its jaw strength was amazing. It ripped the person's arm straight off. He was very shocked. The man leaned against the dumpster. Then John threw a piece of the broken glass from his bottle at the zombie's head and killed it. Jean then approached the man and picked him up. They were walking, and the man bled out. It was clear to John, who had no medical experience, that the man was clearly dead. Unfortunately, John had to dump his body and move on. John looked around the corner and to the blue embassy and saw a zombie eating a person. John lurched forward and kicked at its head, and surprisingly, it came right off. The man barfed up some blood. The man both bled and barfed up blood, causing him to lose any more blood that could keep him alive, and he died. John knew it was too late for the man, so he moved on and tried to get into the embassy. The man then came back to life. Jean noticed that the man was now alive and a zombie. He quickly got in and shut the door. He tried to get some rest, but as it would soon turn out, he would not be able to get in. The man had killed himself in there. John decided he would take his gun. Then a zombie came into the room. Jean dispatched the zombie as 2 more came in. He shot the first one in the stomach, killing it. The second one, he shot the arm off, and it flew away. As it was bleeding out, he then shot it in the head. He then left to go to another part of the embassy and see if there was anyone left.